Okay, so it's Bill here with Tech N9ne.
Totally.
On
Tech N9ne in the house.
On the Canuck The Industry tour.
On the Canuck The Industry tour because we are in Canada, and this is gonna be our 7th show tonight, I think. Yeah. Last night we were in Saskatoon. We saw a lot of breast in Saskatoon, so now we're gonna see what Calgary has to offer when I do areola.
So you're currently right now just signing your pre-orders for your CD. Well, your CD comes out June 7th?
Yeah, it comes out June 7th. It's all 6s and 7s. That's what it's going to look like when you open the cover. The cover is totally different. You've seen the cover before. I'm standing on the front with brands in my hand, you know. This is what's inside of it. Beautiful booklet, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful thick booklet too, you know what I'm saying? That looks like, that picture looks like a Calvin Klein cologne commercial, you know what I'm saying? Like 67 or Sacrifice by Tech N9ne. That's crazy.
That's really you on the cover?
Yeah, me.
So
my chest.
You kind of worked out a bit for this album?
Yeah, I did. I had a personal trainer do this to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still going out here, you know?
Okay, so the album drops in about a month. Can you tell us a little bit about the album?
It's humongous, I can tell you that. Has a lot of guest features on it. If you heard Worldwide Choppers, the song with the most features on it is Worldwide Choppers. Busta Rhymes, myself, Twista, Yellow Wolf, you know what I'm saying, Twisted Insane, D-Loaf the Gill God, JL from B-Hood, Cheza from Turkey, and Uso from Denmark. You know what I mean? It's a big song, man, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the songs, you know. Not to mention, I have Lil Wayne and T-Pain on one called Fuck Food. It's amazing. It's like, it's not radio playable like people would think, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think, oh, you do a song with Wayne and Pain to be on radio, you probably won't hear Fuck Food on the radio. It's such a wonderful song. It's so epic, so gothic, so Tech N9ne, you know what I'm sizzling? It had to be, you know what I'm sizzling, because I could have it no other way. Fuck Food is enormous. I have a song with the Deftones on there on the album. It's called If I Could. It's humongous. I love it. I have a song called The Boogeyman with the lead singer of Mint Condition doing the chorus, and First Degree, the DE does a little part at the end. I did a lot of, it was my canvas, so I could do anything, you know what I'm saying? If I heard somebody for 4 bars, I'd put them on there for 4 bars, you know what I'm saying? If I heard somebody for 16 bars, I'd put them on there. If I heard them for 12, I'd put them on there, you know what I'm saying? This was my own canvas, and I did what I wanted to do on my canvas, and it turned out massive, man. You know, the first song on the album after the pledge is called Technicians. It's a dubstep beat. It's cocky, you know what I'm saying, to do something way different at the beginning of your album, but I think it's the perfect blend of dubstep and reggae and hip-hop all together in that one Technician song, man. I think it's amazing. And those just to name a few songs, man. You know what I'm saying? There's 24 selections, dude. We'll be sitting here all day.
So you mentioned Lil Wayne, so everyone knows that he kind of gave you a shout-out when he called Funkmaster Flex from prison.
That's what started everything, you know?
And you and Krizz Kaliko actually went to see him while he was in prison. How did that come about, and what was that like talking to him there?
Me and Travis O'Gwen, Krizz Kaliko wasn't around. Me and Travis O'Gwen, the CEO of Strange Music, we went out there together. And I had never met him before, you know, so I didn't know what to expect. You know, I just wanted to come tell him thank you for even mentioning me, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You want to do a song? Let's get it done. That's what I want to go say, but we had 3 hours of conversation, man. It was so wonderful, man. A real dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we tend to think that superstars might be arrogant or, you know what I'm saying, assholes or whatever. You know, I didn't think that about Wayne. I didn't know what to expect. You know, I'm sizzling, but a lot of people say that about me. They like, Tech, you're nicer than I thought. I thought you'd be an asshole. I'm like, I guess that's the perception some stars give. But I didn't have a perception with Wayne. I just didn't know what to expect. But what I got didn't surprise me. it just made me feel good. There was a real motherfucking nigga right there, right in front of me, you know what I'm saying? A real brother, man. And when I say that, I mean a real person, man, you know what I'm saying? Not fabricated, you know, I'm sizzling, not forced. The smile wasn't forced, you know what I'm saying? Just real people, just like me and you sitting right here, you know? Wonderful stories, man. Heard some wonderful stories in there.
So you did more than one song with him, and did you actually get in the studio and work with him?
Yes, I was in the studio with Wayne. I wrote, I can't say the title. I almost said my title, Fuck Food, but we did a different song for the Carter. And I wrote it down there at Hit Factory, in his studio. You know what I mean? I laid it down. He wasn't there when I laid it down. I laid it down before he got to the studio the next day, and me and Mike Banger, his engineer, put it together real quick, you know what I'm saying? I laid it. It was kind of hard to do because I'm going real fast. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to do, but I challenged myself, you know, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself? You know what I'm saying? But it comes out wonderful. And it did, and when he came to the studio and he heard it, him and Boo, you know what I'm saying, they were tripped out, you know what I'm saying? It felt good, you know what I'm saying, to see him enjoy what I did, because, you know, it's not guaranteed that he would, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the biggest rappers in the world, you feel me? And he dug it. So I hope that he uses it, you know? You never know.
You also got T-Pain on that song, and T-Pain on his mixtape, he had a lot of production from Youngfire, who did a lot of work on your old albums. Do you still work with Youngfire, or?
Yeah, but he don't have time to give me beats no more. I got something toward the end of my album, all 6 and 7. I got like 4 from him. That's unusual. Fire usually do way more, but he's busy, you know what I mean? So I got like 4 from him, like at the end of my album. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have got him toward the beginning, because I already had a lot of the songs slated, but I've recorded to all but one of the 4 that I got from Youngfire, and they're good, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be available attached to all 6s and 7s. You know, you just gotta know what store to go get it from, because I gave every store different songs. You know, you get the album, the 24 selections, but I did a lot more other songs, especially for, you know what I'm saying, incentive to go to Best Buy, or incentive to go to, you know, FYE, or incentive to go to other stores, you know what I'm saying? Or iTunes might have 4 that you never knew that was on the album, but they're all there. You just gotta collect them all. Ha ha ha.
And what other producers do you have for your all 6s and 7s?
Michael 7 Summers, he's my producer. You know what I'm saying? He's been my producer for years. He's done songs like Come Gangsta, so many songs, you know what I mean? I can't even name all of them, dude, but Come Gangsta is one of the bigger ones. Michael 7 Summers did a lot of the album. B.O.B. did one for me, you know what I'm saying, called Am I Psycho, and he rapped on the same track with me and Hobson. Justice League did 2 tracks for me. That was humongous that they would even consider doing something for me. But I murdered it, you know what I'm saying? And with Yellow Wolf's producer Willpower gave me 2. Wunderschön. You know what I'm saying? Truly wunderschön. You know what I mean? It's like, what else? I got a lot of other people on there, man. The dubstep track was done by a cat by the name of Soul Eternity. It takes a group of people to make an epic movie or an epic anything. A lot of people came together to make this epic album. I thanked them on here. I said, what did I say? Thank you to all the artists that participated in making this album, and even the artists that agreed and wanted to but couldn't due to the lack of time. Thank you so much for recognizing real shit. That's a piece of it. I can't read you the rest of it, but the thank yous are right there.
So who agreed to it but didn't have time?
Eminem. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna do one, but he was gonna do it, but he was truly busy. And Paul Rosenberg said like a month from now, but my due date was like the next week. You know what I mean? So it was a song called So Lonely, and Royce hooked it up. You know, Royce 5'9" hooked it up. And it's so rude to drink or eat while you're in the midst of talking about something important. I almost did it. Royce the 5'9" hooked it up, and him considered it like, yeah. I was like, yes, it's a perfect song for us. When Paul Rosenberg said a month, I was like, oh, damn, I can't do a month because my due date, my mastering date is next week. Sorry and shit. I'm always a last minute motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, got this idea, let's go. That's how we go, that's how we move. But everybody can't move like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect everybody to move like that. So, I was gonna put the song away. It had Travis's, my partner's daughter, singing on the hook. So lonely, it's beautiful. I'm like, damn, a big song too. That Wishmaster did the beat for. You know, he's one of the other producers on the album. And I couldn't think of nobody else that could hold that song, so I put it aside. Like, then I started seeing Blind Fury just murdering people on 106 in Park. I'm like, Blind Fury can do it. He has the talent. He has the flow, he has everything. It's perfect. He's so lonely up there, nobody can beat him. So the song is talking about we're so lonely up at the top. Like, where are you motherfuckers at? We got the flows, we're killing everybody, and nobody's up here with us. Where are you? I'm so lonely up here. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. What's up? Give me a challenge, you know? Blind Fury, he did it. I was right.
Okay, since your kind of rise in popularity, you did a song before Why You Ain't Call Me. Have you got a lot more calls, or people that have returned your calls now that you called them years ago?
Yeah, like that song is like obsolete now. It's a beautiful song, but it's like right when I did it, I started getting calls. Why you ain't call me? Everybody calling me right now, you know. It's fun to song.
Okay, and did you get ever any calls from any major labels to try and sign you?
Totally.
And how'd you react to that, or what did you do about that?
Me and Travis said we're good where we are. You know what I'm saying? We're good right now. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to come up with an insane figure. I'm talking about a figure that'll take us out of a recession.
So probably not gonna happen.
No.
Okay, you also just released your first mixtape with DJ Woo Kid.
Totally.
So why did it take so long for you to do a mixtape?
Because I didn't believe in them. You know what I'm saying? I believe in doing like original music. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to rap on nobody else's beats. I knew I could. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. You know, my mixtapes were my Collabs CDs. You know. So I was like, it's cool. We do our own music. You know. But then XXL Vanessa said, you need to do a mixtape. I'm like, I don't want to do a mixtape. I'm like, no. Get more people paying attention to you in New York. You need to do this. This is how we do it. I'm like, really? I trusted her. Not because she has a vagina or anything. It's because I trust her judgment. You know. So she put me with DJ Who Kid. Who Kid got beats from Red Spider. You know what I'm saying? Cooking Souls and a couple other people. And they were original beats. Even Dr. Dre did one. You know what I'm saying? It was one. A Hard Liquor. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, for real. I did the song. I didn't know it was a Dr. Dre beat. I didn't know. I was like, I like this beat. It sounds like Dr. Dre. It was. I had no idea until after I recorded it. And it worked. Next thing you know, I was out there doing shows with Funk Master Flex at BB King's because he liked the record I did with Who Kid. You know what I'm saying? It's a song called Ego Trippin'. It's crazy how it works. So thank you to XXL and Vanessa and the whole crew.
So do you have plans to do another one? Would you consider doing another one?
The only reason I took a drink is I started to choke on that Oreo cookie. I talked to DJ Drama when I was down in Atlanta recording with Yellow Wolf, and we said we was gonna do one. I talked to Greg Street. That's my phone.
Guess we know what your favorite scary movie is.
John Carpenter is the shit for this. What made him think of that? It's so beautiful. That means Michael Myers is coming, dude. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear that music. But anyway, Yeah, man. I talked to Greg Street when I was down there and DJ Drama, man, and we said we was gonna do one, you know? So, whenever time presents itself, and I have no time to do nothing. Like if you want me to do something right now, I couldn't do it because I got 7,000 CDs this time. This is not 7,000, this is 500. I did 500 yesterday, this is another 500. I'm only at 1,000 after this. It's gonna take me like another hour to finish this. I ain't got no time for nobody, man. You know, people want me to shoot videos and do cameos and shit. Like, I ain't got no time to do nothing.
Do you have any videos planned for the album?
Oh, totally, man. I already shot He's a Mental Giant, 7-day shoot. Already shot Eminem. It already came out on Mother's Day. I'm shooting Worldwide Choppers and So Lonely with Blind Fury and Mackenzie O'Quinn.
Are you gonna get everyone for Worldwide Choppers?
I hope so. We're trying. We're trying.
Do you have plans to do another Collabs album anytime soon? Or?
Yeah, right after this. Right after this tour. It's called Strangeland. And then after we bang Strangeland out, with all the strange people are on Strange, we have a lot of people on Strange now. You know, we can do a kick-ass compilation CD. It's myself, it's Tech N9ne, it's Krizz Kaliko, it's J-Rock, it's Stevie Stone, it's Brother Lynch Hung, it's Mayday, you know what I'm saying, it's Irv the Phenom, Cess Crew, you know what I'm saying, just to name a few, you know what I'm saying. I think that's all of us, 9 of us, you know what I'm saying, that's complete, you know, that's complete. I don't think I missed, oh, Big School, that makes us 10, you know what I'm saying, that makes us 10, we're almost complete, we're 10, we're totally even now, you know what I'm saying, so, that ought to be wonderful, wonderful, you know, it's called Strangeland. This is the first time I told somebody about it.
Okay, and everyone always wants to ask this question. What's going on with the Kabosh album with you and Krizz Kaliko?
Right after we do Strangeland. That's what we're going to start on. I mean, it has to be perfect, man. It can't be just rappers rapping over guitars, man. It has to be real music for me.
So is that going to be really hard for you to do, like really challenging to do an album like that, or no?
No, we got it. We got it. We just need to get together with the band, you know what I'm saying? We got a band called Dirty Worms that's been waiting on us for some years now, you know what I'm saying, for us to get our heads right. And we gotta do it right, man. It just can't be just rappers just yelling over guitars, man. It's been done. Yeah, I wanna yell over some guitars, but I wanna sing meaningful shit, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be fabricated, man. I want it to be real hood rock. The name Kabosh stands for Killing America's Beliefs on Society's Hoods. It's gotta be hoodlums, man. It's gotta be hoodlum stories, man. It's gotta be, if you having trouble with the IRS, we gotta talk about it. If you got a crazy ass baby mama that won't let you see your son unless you buy her something, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying that's me. I'm just saying you. That's what, you know, I don't know what my problems are going to be at that time, but I always have them. I predict when we do Kabosh, because of the success of this album, I'm going to have a lot of enemies that are jealous, and a lot of family members that need me. Some will be truly stressed out. They all need me at once to be Superman. So I predict by the time when this album comes out, it's going to create mayhem everywhere because of how humongous it is and how good it is. So Strangeland, I might be in a place where I'm just bussing because I'm on MC shit right now. By the time we get done with that, this album would set in already, and it would have sold how much it's gonna sell, and I'll get the repercussions from this album. You know, people, now that I'm on everybody's radar now, people will have something to say about me, you know, and I don't take criticism well, you know what I'm saying, when it's negative about my music, because it comes from my heart, and I fucking love it, and everybody don't have to like it, but you know, I take it personal, you know what I'm saying? If somebody listen to He's a Mental Giant and say that's whack. I read something last night on some site. They had the video up of me in Montreal, and some young ass fan said, Tech N9ne, that's whack, you know. Royce and Eminem shit on you. I'm like, that's cool, you know, everybody have their opinion, you know. But I take criticism, you know what I'm saying, like, to heart, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you watch what the fuck you say to me out your mouth, boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't... Because we as MCs, we don't think nobody... We always think nobody could be as real as us, or I just give all me and nobody does it, you know what I'm saying? Other people that does it, do it, like Eminem and Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of us that give everything, you know what I'm saying? But when the motherfuckers say that I just, like somebody said last night, oh, Tech N9ne, there's just a lot of blabber that rhymes. I'm like, how dare they say that about me? When I mean everything I say, it has to be somebody that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And they actually think that these niggas is talking about something. Everything I say means something. You know what I'm saying? It's not just fucking words I'm putting together to rhyme. These are stories, you dumb motherfucker. Hold on. Strange music.
You want to call him back, or?
No, it's okay.
Okay, and is there ever going to be an 816 Boys album?
Yeah, I want it.
And who exactly is everyone in there? Just who exactly is everyone in the? Just in
816 Boys is me, Krizz Kaliko, Cut Calhoun, and Maxilla. You know what I'm saying? Our cousin Maxilla. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun. It'll give me a chance to relax and release idiotic shit in my head, you know. Ooh, areola, you know what I'm saying? This is the ham it up part of me. You know, 816 Boys. I had no idea that people were gonna like that areola song like that. It was a joke. So we started doing 816 Boys songs on every album. You know? We still got to record some when I get back, because we were supposed to record some for this one, but everybody was on tour. Maxilla was in Washington, D.C. for the longest, and Krizz Kaliko and Cuddy were on the tour, the Strange Noise tour, so we didn't get to come together on this one. But we still have the songs waiting, like Big Booty Bitches, one called I Love. Yeah, Big Booty Bitches and I Love is a part of the the all 6s and 7s beat collection that I had and that I still have. I still got to record a couple of them that we're gonna release still, you know. It's 31 tracks altogether, man, that I purchased for this album, and I still have one with Herbs Phenom that I have to do. I have one with my brother Black Vein that I have to finish, called Time to Go Slow. I have the 2 816 Boy tracks. Is that it? I think I only have 4 more to finish. No, I don't. It's this one I was gonna put DMX on. That I was gonna do is one I was gonna put Mystical on that is still open. It's one called that's open that me and Big Scoob and Boogie Man supposed to do. So it's like 7 of them still waiting. 7 of them still waiting on me.
Very ironic.
Yeah.
So when you did the Gates mixplate, I think you said there was some controversy about when the album leaked. Did somebody came on your bus or something and
they stole it? I don't know where it went. It was at one of my Summer Jam shows in Kansas City, man. It's like I don't know.
So have you kept this album under pretty much lock and key?
Totally. You're gonna have to steal it from me, like at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got it. Either me or Travis. You know what I'm saying? I keep it under my pillow. So you gotta get under my pillow. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go! This is the narcissist. The narcissist is. I'm looking down on you niggas, even though I'm 5'8" and 195 pound on you niggas. So I can't even hear any of the sound you deliver. Me and my partners never see any of the able rider you give us. Just be slapped to be the rag and rock rapper. Happen to be the fastest, got faster. Happen to simple fact, strap passer. Black chapter, that's not the happen up with the cast in the last chapter. That's not the head passer. Back with a bigger match and the black dragon. Smash with the gas in the last chapter. It went through my head, it's my first time. Be cocky, I'm just trying when I first rhyme. My leg is fucking the y'all's first mind. No matter what, I can't stop my leg like Robert Klein. Giant robot, make you feel very low shake. I am so hot, my skills every propane. Why am I squash and kill every other thing? Cause I'm a huge Pillsbury throwback. He's a mental giant. He's a mental giant.
Okay, and when you think of Tech N9ne, you always kind of think of Krizz Kaliko and vice versa. Will there ever be a time when you make an album without his input, or?
Without it, we're a team. We make good shit. If it's broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And how did you guys kind of meet?
I found him, Cut, and Grant Rice, you know, the same place. A place called Mardi Gras in Kansas City. They used to have open mics on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, something like that. I went down there, and Cuddy was down there on stage, Gangster Cat, just busting gangster shit, like over hip-hop shit. Was dope, you know what I'm saying? So I said, hey, come with me. You know what I'm saying? Come do these shows with me. You know, just doing him in front of a gang of people, his first show, you know? Spirit Fest. Grant Rice was first, though. I found Grant Rice before Cuddy. So it was Grant going on tour with me and with the Road Dogs and everything, and then it was Cuddy. Then I saw Krizz down there doing poetry and singing. Damn, thought I know you from somewhere, brother. We all had the same producer, you know, Icy Rock, you know. And we used to see each other at the studio, and I'm like, we need to all hook up. I told Krizz, I need you to do a whole album with me. It's called Absolute Power. I want you to do like every song with me. He's like, yeah, okay. We did it. And we've been doing music ever since.
So he just released an EP yesterday?
Yes, it's called SIC. I came up with the idea. It's like KOD, you know? That's for him. It means Sam's Identity Crisis. See if anybody can guess it. They guessed it. I didn't think nobody would ever get that. I made it harder than KOD, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Sam's Identity. They don't even know his name is Sam. You know what I'm saying? Identity crisis, that means you can do any type of music. Like, okay, I can do pop over here, I can do sorrowful shit over here, I can do rock and roll over here, you can do everything. You can go any direction. I just wish we could have did a whole album instead of like 6 songs, you know what I'm saying? With Sam's Identity Crisis, you want it to be, you want it to be at least 10 songs, you know what I'm saying? I just wish it was 10 songs, you know what I'm saying? Because that means, because in those 5 to 6 songs, he can go everywhere. He went everywhere, but we have so many more places he could go. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That is right.
Do you want to answer a couple questions?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You came up here right when I talk about you.
So tell us about your new album. It just dropped yesterday.
Man, it's probably the best thing since sliced bread.
Yep.
Nah. Sam's Identity Crisis, man. Like he said, man, I can go anywhere, man. Musically, you know, I'm having an identity crisis and will continue to. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man. It's 5 songs. You know what I'm saying? I started off with Immortal. You know, telling the fans like I want to be immortalized in this music. How else could you be? What better way to get immortalized than to have something you record and people can play it and give to their kids and their kids and their kids, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just keep this whole legend of strange music going, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's really in a nutshell what I was trying to do with the album anyway. So Immortal, kind of the first song on it kind of sums that up.
So why did you decide to drop an EP?
No, actually, as soon as Tech dropped Seepage, I went to Trav and said, hey man, I want to drop an EP like that because in between albums, I still want to keep giving the fans stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep giving stuff to them, you know what I mean? It keeps you relevant and it just keeps the fans like wanting more. 5 songs from me makes the fans want more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just really a teaser. right when that last song goes off, you're like, oh man, I need to hear this album. You know what I'm saying? So keep that thirst up from the fans for real, man.
So do you have plans for a next full length?
Absolutely.
Do you have an idea for the title?
Yeah, it's called Kicking and Screaming. It's gonna be called Kick because that's what I come out doing on stage. That's really like my whole persona. It's kicking and screaming. So yeah, man, that'll be. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's gonna be a firecracker. I can tell you that.
And so you recently did a song with T-Pain. Do you have any ideas for guests or anyone lined up for this new one?
The songs I did for T-Pain are not necessarily for me. You know, we were just doing music, man. He just said he loves what I do. Just come down and work with him. So we did some. I mean, we ended up doing the song Me, Tech, T-Pain, and Wayne on Tech's album. But we did that in Kansas City. But what I worked on for him, I'm not sure where it's going to end up going. You know, a lot of it's kind of pop. You know, some of it's kind of pop. Then I did a song for his album called Welcome Home for his new mixtape that he got out called Revolver. That's out right now. So it's a song with me, T-Pain, and Bow Wow. That's out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't really even know, man. I'm just cruising, man. I'm on cruise control. So I don't even... I know what I'm doing with this music, but I don't know where I'm going. So I just go.
We're cruising together.
You know? So, yeah.
Okay, and kind of last couple for you. Your music is so diverse, and you kind of go a broad spectrum of songs on your album. How important is it to be on an independent label to do that? Do you think you'd be able to do that if you were?
If I was on a major, I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, I mean, even on the independent label, they give you total autonomy, but it's even times where they travel come like, man, how you gonna put this together? You know what I'm saying? How do you gonna make this cohesive? You know what I'm saying? So it's even sometimes hard, not hard, but they even look at me sometimes like, what are you doing? Because I'm going everywhere with it, but that's what I intended to do, man. That's my whole shtick, is to be diverse and to go everywhere and to have this identity crisis in music. Thank God, even though they're like, what are you doing? They still are willing to throw the money behind it and put it out there, man. You know what I mean? Because they see that the fans love it. So it doesn't really matter what anybody but the fans think, you know, because that's what keeps the label going, is the fans buying your music. So if they love it, you know what I'm saying, and our label, one, you got... The label's owned by Trav, who's the exec, but the other half of the label is owned by Tech N9ne. So, I mean, he's not going to be like, no, don't do that kind of song. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody who is my creative partner who also owns half the label, it's not that hard for me to get off whatever I want to get off. You know what I'm saying?
So when you guys make albums, does he help you with yours and you help him with him? Do you guys write?
I would have to say that I probably help him more with his than he does with mine, only because when Tech gets done, we work on his albums together, and then Tech's doing something, and then I'm doing something, and then they're like, Chris, you got 2 weeks to do your album, and he's off over here doing this, photo shoots in New York, and blah, blah, blah. And I just got to jump in there and just do it, and I run something by him on the phone, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, that's pretty much how we do it. With my albums, he and I, since I've been with him, he runs stuff by me, or he knows what he wants me to write. He's like, hey man, I want a hook for Leave Me Alone, here's the beat, blah, 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 blah. Usually when I get a beat, and plus with my albums, I co-produce a lot of my music too, so I have the idea and the beat in my head and everything, and I'll call up Seven, or one of our producers, Seven, and I'm like, hey man, I want to do this beat, and I want to sing If You Asked Me to Kill, I Would, on top of it. And then I'll come to Tech and say, hey, what do you think about this idea? Okay, I want you to jump on it. Here's what the song's about. You know what I mean? We're moving so quick, man, that it's a little harder. Like, when it's time for him to do his albums, we're not, since that he's the flagship of the label, everything else kind of stops. So I have the luxury of being able to work with him on his. But when it's time for me, he's already off getting ready to promote his album and stuff like that, so I gotta be. And you know what? I learned and I honed my craft over the years being with Tech enough to be able to just go and do it, you know what I'm saying, really quickly on my own. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and it turns out beautiful, man. So, you know, thank God.
All right, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay, a couple more for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna back to me.
I'm hungry, man.
I'm hungry as fuck. I told Corey to get me something.
I'm still hungry.
I know.
Sorry, man.
When I started those cookies, there was like 4 of them after I took one. What happened to them, man?
What cookies?
Them cookies. Oh, remember I was pointing over there? It was like 4 of them over there, wasn't it? I just went over there, it was one.
Video evidence, we can play back.
Dude,
and see
I was
who
like,
walked
where
by.
the fuck did they go? Niggas, a ghost in here, a Cookie Monster ghost.
Okay, so this is actually the Canuck The Industry tours that started the All Sixes and Sevens tour, and you're doing like 82 shows in 85 days.
Yeah, this is part of it. You know what I'm saying? This is part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you have such a hectic schedule?
Because it's a race to get everybody to know. I got to show out for a lot more people now. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people that want to see me. I'm going to a lot of towns that I've never been to on this. You know what I'm saying? They told me I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get down south for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. And we're doing a lot of more places in Florida this time. North Carolina this time. Like, yes. It's time to spread it to everybody. So we're not done spreading it to all the fans, man. We're not done. Until you see me over in Japan, and you know, I don't give a fuck if it's a tsunami, nigga, or you see me in Iraq somewhere, you know that I've made it everywhere. Tech said he was gonna tread every piece of this earth before it goes. Because this world will probably go before me. Because I'll look hard, everlasting. Timeless bars when I'm rapping. All these stars never last, yet I will still stand while everyone's passing. You know what I'm saying?
And what can fans expect from the tour?
Rowdiness, man. It's like totally aggressive. It's always been aggressive, but this like it's non-stop. It's just me. It's not Krizz and Cudi doing their songs within my show anymore. It's just me for an hour and a half, just going. That's why my voice is just shot, because like I didn't calculate that I don't really have any rest or no water breaks on this tour. I'm like, fuck. I didn't calculate that, but it's getting better and better every night. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna be murder, man, in a good way. You know, it always been, or it has been. If you ask the people who saw the show, if you seeing how the people are looking at me when I'm on stage, it's the craziest look. Like, it's the weirdest look, man. It's crazy. It's like they saw something divine or something. I feel like it's the craziest feeling, dude, to see people look at you like that, like, and you can make them smile with the shit that you say and the shit that you do. It's the craziest feeling in the world, man, in a good way, though. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, this is truly my job. I must be doing something right, because I saw some shit last night in the Saskatoon. It was like they were looking at me. It's like they couldn't believe what was going on stage. I'm like, I want to see it. I want to fucking see it like they see it. I'll never get to see it like they see it. Video won't do it. My one wish, to go to a Tech N9ne show, to wait in line, to go to a meet and greet, and feel the line how it feels. I can't go out in line, you know what I'm saying? I'll never make it out of it, you know. Go to the line and sit and watch the opening acts and see people come in with the Tech N9ne shirts and see all the fans like, damn, all these girls are in here, scheiße. And then see how it feels when Tech N9ne comes out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get, I said this before on interviews, like maybe I'll get so famous that they'll start doing me in Vegas and I'll get to go to a Tech N9ne show, somebody that's really good, that can do the lyrics. Follow me all around the planet, I run a gun with psychology. They can never manage me, do damage with no apology. Pick 'em up, they panic, a little manic, cause I gotta be frantic, I'm a jammer, cause I'm an oddity. I gotta be able to do it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I wanna see it. I wanna feel how it feels to hear Einstein live right there in the middle of the mosh pit. Like, K-C-Mo, I want that feeling, man. I ain't gonna get it, cause I'm the motherfucker up there doing it. So, I won't get that wish. Maybe I'll make myself so big that they'll do me in Vegas. And I'll get to go. They did Michael Jackson.
And how much longer does it take you to write a chopper type song than just like a normal?
A what?
Like a fast one like that. Does it take you like twice as long, or?
It's twice as long because the mathematics, you know what I'm saying? Follow me all around the planet. I run the gamut on psychology. They can never manage. We do damage with no apology. Pick 'em up, the panic. A little manic, cause I gotta be. Frantic, I'ma jam it, cause I'm an oddity. Gobble the track up like I'm grubbing at Mama Knockers. I can pop at you proper cause I'm partners of Waka Flocka. Give me the top of hip-hop and watch 'em make 'em rock with a showstopper. Shock was popping off the worldwide choppers. It's like you almost got to take your little dictaphone and play the beat and go stop it, 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 stop and then you listen to it like, damn, that was a dope style. Follow me all around the planet, up and again, I know psychology, they can never manage, we just fill it in with words, man, but it's mathematics, man, so it takes longer. It's like, what would usually take 4 lines to write is 8 lines, you know what I'm saying? It's a fucking paragraph for 4 bars. It's the worst shit to write in the world, but it's one of my specialties. I hate it, but it comes out so beautiful.
The fans love it so.
Mathematics, man, you gotta count that shit to make them words fall on that page like it's supposed to. You just can't, like it ain't like you just using big words like devastating, motivating, innovative, no, nigga, it's like not just 3-syllable words, man. We just talking. Follow me all around the planet. I run the gamut on psychology. They can never manage me, do damage with no apology. Pick 'em up, they panic a little manic, cause I gotta be frantic. I'm a jam it, cause I'm an oddity. Gobble the track up like I'm grubbing it. Mama knockers, I can pop it, you proper, cause I'm partners, a waka flocka. You know what I'm saying? It's like mathematics, man. You gotta count that shit. If you anybody, you notice it. Take us to pinnacle, not an identical soul is it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you want to say, if you anybody, you notice it. Take us to pinnacle, not an identical soul is it. Loaded coal is the polar get. Wrote it quick and they quoted it. Yo, it exploded, the flow behold it, cause when the motor spit. And how do you write some Porky Pig shit like right after that? Like, but yeah. You want to say, but yeah, like that's all, folks. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Like, that's all. It's done for you. But yeah, never to get free of the rear, but it just near the mirror, ready to get near my heels. You know what I'm saying? Just to write that shit. Like, you know, you want to say, but yeah, never to get free of the real, because they call me the real. Better you just kneel the mirror, ready to get near my heels. You know what I'm saying? Kick your ass, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's mathematics, man, but it's hard to write. You know what I'm saying? To be able to make it sound good too, and clarity. You got to pick the right words. Give me the knocking on my chopper. He came and he went tomorrow, but I'ma lock it down and hop in the pocket like empanadas. Like, oh, that was tight. I'ma hop in the pocket like empanadas. That was tight. I got that off real quick. Yeah. You know, you gotta try to be clever and shit too. You know what I'm saying, and make it sound good. Then singing with it. Hit him up and get him up. I ain't done enough. Tripping when I rip it. I'll be the ish when I spit him up. Sort of like I was licking up and backing up in the gut. Everybody be knowing I'll be acting up when I bust. From Missouri to Canada, I be keeping the stamina. You know what I'm saying? From Missouri to Canada, I be keeping the stamina. If they never been a fan of the man of Brennan's unanimous, you know what I'm saying? It's like all those words to rhyme. You gotta be good, man. You gotta be good to make that happen. Thank God it's me.
Okay, and have you done any recent songs for anybody else that you want to share? Any guest verses you've provided?
Let me see. You ever heard of Scale Breakers?
They're a Canadian group. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did a song with them called Let It Ride. I'm supposed to shoot a video for them like soon. I gotta learn it. They gave it to me last night. I wrote it and recorded it right before the tour, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I can't think of what I say. It was Krizz Kaliko, turn off the air, man.
It's getting hot, eh?
Oh, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did I eat? What did I drink? I didn't drink the Hennessy yet.
And you only had one cookie, so.
Yeah, I ain't had time. I ain't really had time to work with anybody. I just did one with E40 for his new album. You know what I'm saying? A song called Fried. It's dope. I was listening to it the other day. Man, I'm fried. It's dope. Fried, burnt, fried, stone. You know what I'm saying? E40, that's my family. He's on my album too. Him and Snoop Dogg on one called Pornographic. It's dope. It's dope.
Okay, and the last one, you just want to tell us what's coming out on Strange in the coming months, weeks? Everybody else's albums, or what we have to look forward to, if you can remember?
No. I know Big Scoop just came out with Damn Fool, like last week. Krizz Kaliko just came out with SIC yesterday. I'm coming out with all 6s and 7s June 7th. J-Rock is coming out with an album called Follow Me Home. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming soon. I'm on that too. Stevie Stone, I don't know the name of his album yet. Mayday, I don't know the name of the album yet. Brother Lynch Hung has an EP coming called Halloween Night, I think that's about it. Yeah. We need a female for Strange. We need a fucking crazy ass female.
Like a rapper or a singer?
A rapper, singer, whatever. I don't care, man. A rapper, singer. Shit. Lauryn Hill, we need you. But we need we don't have no Strange female, man. You know? We need a Strange female, man. One that's worthy, you know what I'm saying? I think Sunday could do it. I think Sunday could do it. Let me see, who else I think? I think Sunday could do it. Damn. I don't know. I think Sunday could do it.
Welcome to misery, but the killers popping up. I'm gonna say popping up. I'm dealing with a ton of guys. We can do it if anybody wanna with the better niggas. They coming up with another ton of guys. Misery last coming to something coming in. And I'm able to be in it. It's gonna be your house. I think it's too many shoes, but when you run up for your life, it's crazy.
This be the one that called Tech N9ne. And you're watching 411mania.com. 67, baby.